Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you had a good week, and thank you guys so much for the positive response on my little rambling vlog. I almost didn't post that because it was I just couldn't believe how many times I said I can remember when, or I mean, it's just when you're talking like that sometimes you get nervous and you ramble, but I really do love doing that, so thank you. And I loved hearing from all of you guys. And I didn't realize how many people watch me that have small children. And I just want to tell you, you're lucky. You're lucky your children are still small. So just enjoy them, and then you'll get to all this other meaningless, basically, stuff later. But I enjoy my children right now, though. I mean, I was just thinking this morning, I was putting my webcam up, and Will upgraded my computer to Windows 10. Evidently the other day they had a free offer for you to upgrade to Windows 10. I think I was on Windows 7 or something. And it's just neat to have him, you know, he's 11 and he's a computer geek just like his daddy. And so he did that for me. So I was wondering if I was going to be able to find it, but I did. So it'll be interesting to see if there's anything different when I go to edit. I wonder if my movie maker will be any different, or if it upgraded. But this week, I don't know, was a very good, lucky week for me. I got several good packages from some wonderful companies. I got this dress that I'm wearing from Sita Couture, and when I got it, when she told me that she was sending it to me, I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's so cute, you know. And I had kind of planned on wearing a pair of jeans that I'm going to show you. It's the jeans that I wore last weekend to my party, and I'll get to that in a minute. This might be a long video, but anyway, but I tried on this dress this morning because I said, well, I want to be able to show them what the dress looks like on, and when I put it on, I could not take it off. It is the cutest dress ever, so I can't wait to show you this. And then I'll wear the jeans. If we just go out to eat tomorrow and I wear those jeans, and I'll make sure I post some pictures on Instagram. But they're awesome. They're the Corey Natural, and I love them. If you guys, anybody that's been with me a long time, you know those ones that I have from Current Elliott. They're that natural color and they're real beat up looking. They remind me of those, and I'm going to love them all year long. Because they're that natural color and not white, we can wear them all year long. So I planned on wearing those, but then I ended up putting this on, and I kind of wanted to go with my retro vibe today anyway, because everything I got today is kind of right up my alley. You know, I love 60s makeup. I love that old Hollywood look. I love Bridget Bardot. I love, you know, any of the Jane Birkin. It doesn't mean I don't just love blondes. I'm trying to think of Sophia Loren. I love all of those, like the Guess ads and stuff like that. And I was lucky enough to get some of this collection from Beautylish. They contacted me and sent me a few of these products, and it was so funny because I had just gotten their email about this collection, and I had looked at everything and kind of just chickened out. You know, I really what it was is I couldn't decide what I wanted to get. I couldn't decide if I wanted to get the one of the things they sent me I definitely wanted, and then there's one more thing that I wouldn't mind trying, and that is that bronzer combination. And I do want to try her like tapered brush, so I still might order those. But they sent me this makeup bag, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Norman Parkinson collection. And I believe Norman Parkinson was a photographer for these models way back in the day. And I think this is supposed to be Jerry Hall. I believe that's who it is, which someone's told me before that I reminded them of Jerry Hall. So I'll take that as a definite compliment. So this makeup bag is awesome. It is, not only is it big enough to put, you know, like all your makeup in, but it has like side pockets in it. So I am switching out of my, I think I'm going to switch out of my Burberry bag and then that silver bag that's in my purse, and just put everything in here. And I can just put like Band-Aids and stuff like that in here, and, you know, Tylenol, all the stuff that I kind of take for the family. And then I can put my lipsticks and stuff in here, and just to be able to look at this. I mean, I had it just sitting here all week just to display because it looks so beautiful in here, and it's just so awesome. So thank you so much, Beautylish, for sending that to me, because I had no idea how much I was going to enjoy just looking at this. Brooke went out this week and she saw, you know, she loves Lana Del Rey, and she saw the big vinyl album, and she said, I wanted to get it, but you know, I don't have a record player. And I said, Brooke, get it. I said, if you like looking at that album and you just, I said, it's no different than buying like a piece of art or something for your room. I said, go get it. So she ended up going out yesterday and she got it. And I was so glad, because things like that, you know, or just, you know, I always talk about things that bring me joy. When I look at things that are pleasing to me, it brings you joy. It just puts you in a good mood. And then, like I say, when you're in a good mood, it carries throughout. It carries throughout your relationship with your children, your husband, and everyone. So anyway, they did send me some goodies from this collection, and I'm going to start off with, I'll start off with the one that, no, I don't have on this today. I had on this yesterday. I need to look and see what I've got on. I wore this yesterday, and where is it? Let me make sure I've got the right one. Yes. This is, without a doubt, my favorite red lipstick I have ever worn. It is called the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long-Lasting Lipstick. And it is every one of those. It is so luminous. It's weird. I had taken some pictures. I had taken a bunch of selfies with it yesterday. And when I show you something else, I'll show you another picture of it. But I was trying to get how luminous it is. It's almost got a 3D type effect to it. And when I looked it up last night just to put the little piece of the picture with my Instagram post, I read the description, and it said that she did that on purpose to make your lips look fuller and wider, just to make your mouth look larger. And I can believe it. It's the first time I think I have ever worn a red lipstick where I didn't feel self-conscious. I didn't feel like it made me look older. I didn't feel like it made my lips look smaller. It didn't look obnoxious. I didn't feel like I was trying to look like a character or something. Sometimes you put on red lipstick and you think, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like me. But I felt comfortable. I put it all day yesterday. It just wasn't obnoxious. It's a beautiful lipstick. So let me show it to you. It's just, I can't say enough good about it. It's like one of those. Today I turned my light down just a little bit, and I think you can see color. I noticed the other day when I tried to show you my nail polish, I tried to show you that in the monitor during my vlog. I had forgotten and left my beauty ring light all the way up, and I think it kind of washed everything out. So today I turned it down some. So you have to let me know if I think you're seeing this pretty true to color. It's kind of like an orangey red. It's called 1975 red. It is gorgeous, and I will put a picture in right here in case you didn't see my Instagram. Enough about that, but I just cannot urge you enough that if you are into reds at all, to try that. Okay, and then the other one they sent me, I wore the other day in my vlog. So if you want to see that, you can go check it out in my other vlog, and it's called Miss Kensington. And it's part of that same collection, the Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte. It's just so neat to be able to have a matte that's not too matte. It's beautiful. Not to mention, in the red and in this one, this shape makes it so easy to go right to the edge of your lips. And I forgot to put this on my Instagram. Sorry, for some reason I'm getting choked up. I think I'm talking too much, too fast. But with that red, I wore a liner that I have not used in a long time. It's the Clinique roll-up lip liner called Baby Buff, and it's a really neat lip liner. It's a very taupey type lip liner, and that was perfect with that red. And I did it real thin, just so the edges of my lips were defined, but then I filled in with that red. And the way this is kind of pointed like that, you could get right to the edge. And then this, like I said, is the one I wore the other day, and it's beautiful. It's just as pretty. Here, let me swatch it and see if you can, I don't want to break it. I'm always scared. You can see it's kind of like a pinky, that fleshy nude that I love. It's just beautiful. And I don't know, what lip liner did I wear? Oh, I wore it the other day with Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. But if you wanted to make it more, give it a little bit more oomph, The other day it was really kind of a passive look, you know, it wasn't very, I don't think it was very retro looking. You could put it just with a darker lip liner. But love that, and I love her packaging. Just her packaging alone is very old Hollywood, and I like that about Charlotte Tilbury. I love that she loves that look too. So those are the lipsticks, and then this. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Norman Parkinson collection, and this is the Dream Glow Highlighter Illuminating Youth Powder. And you know, I've been on a highlighting roll lately, but this is unlike anything. It's definitely not like the what am I trying to say, the Champagne Pop. It's not as poppy as that. Okay, first look at this front. Is that not gorgeous? I love it. That is so 70s. That reminds me of 70s. It's just beautiful. And so you open it up. It's real easy to open up, and you can see I've used it every day, and I've got it on today. This is more of a subdued look. It's just gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is the color of just, I don't know, it's like the color of your skin. It's not, I don't know if you'll be able to see how it just gives like a glow. It's just very subtle, very beautiful, and I plan on leaving these out. I'm going to put these in. I have a dish on my clear cube that I have just, I think I have my Tom Ford lipsticks in there now, but what I'm going to do is put these in there because I love, the dish is old. It was my grandmother's, and it's a turquoise color, kind of like that, and I'm going to put this whole collection in there just so I can look at it, because to me, that is part of the value of this collection, is just how pretty it is. Before I get it on my dress. And then the last thing is this, and I have used this. I haven't used it on my lips yet because I've been busy using other things, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Norman Parkinson. This is the, let's see what it's called, Color of Youth, the Healthy Happy Lip and Cheek Glow. And look at the front of it. It's all just beautiful. I mean, it just makes me happy. Like my towel. What I did with my towel that I showed you last week that Teresa sent me, I've just folded it and put it over the back of this chair, which is good because the cats like to lay up there. And that way I get to look at it. And I've already like folded it in different ways just so I can get to look at different things on my towel. And it kind of matches. It has that blue color. So I'm kind of into that anyway. So here it is, and I have used this. I had it on my cheeks the other day, and I have it on my cheeks today. And what I used that works remarkably well is the smaller Duo Fiber Makeup Forever brush. I love those. I have both sizes, and I use the small one for this, and I use the larger one for that highlight. And you can see it's just a beautiful, healthy, pretty glow, and I haven't used it on my lips yet, but I am. So you can see I've just been using a stippling brush in it, and it's beautiful. So thank you so much, Beautylish, for sending these products to me. They are some of my favorite things that I have gotten in a long time, and just I feel so special having these. You like the way something looks, and you like the way it performs too. So thing that I wanted to show you that I got, and I'm going to do it right now because last week I forgot to show them to you, and I felt terrible. I remembered it that night when I was already in the bed going to sleep, and I was kind of nervous about my party the next day. Not nervous. I love stuff like that. It's like I love social things, but I think this might be, you'll have to let me know. I don't know if this is like some kind of social anxiety or something, but I've been like this my whole life. It's like I love having something fun like that to look forward to, but when it gets right there, I get so nervous that I'm not going to perform. I'm not going to look very good. I'm not going to be what everybody expects. I'm not going to do, you know, I feel like I'm just not going to be good enough or something, and I end up like, I don't know, it's like I want to chicken out or something right there at the end, but I didn't. I did show up, and I want to thank all of you who came out to see me. It was the best night. It was my best meet and greet type thing yet. I've had the one Sephora event with Hourglass that I did a couple years ago, and then I had the Manolo Blahnik, but this one was a little different because I feel like I was in my element. I'm so used to being, you know, around Kelly and the girls, and Sullivan was there, the artist that did my beautiful camel here, and I I just felt at home and, you know, real peaceful. And all of you that showed up just made me feel so at ease. And I didn't feel like anybody was there. I felt like everybody was there just with such a loving, open heart. And I mean, a couple times I just looked around and there was everybody, you know, talking to each other. It was really like a party, and not just, you know, I see other, you know, real big YouTube people, they'll have these meet and greets or beauty con and all that stuff where everybody's kind of just standing in a line to meet them and take a picture, and it's like, I could never, you know, that would just not be me. I want to be able to, that's one of my biggest fears. It's like when I used to have dinner parties, I used to just, when everybody left, think back in my head, oh, I wish I would have talked to so-and-so more. And like the next day I would, you know, thank people for coming. I would say, you know, I'm sorry I didn't get to speak to you more, but that was my biggest fear when I would have dinner parties, is that I wouldn't get to talk to everybody as much, and that's how I felt. But I feel like I really got to visit with everyone. There was a few people, looking back, I wish I would have gotten to, you know, speak to some more and speak to again, but for the most part I feel like I got to talk to everybody for a few minutes, if not longer. And I just had the best night, and it was a beautiful weekend. So for those of you that had driven, I had 3 beautiful girls drive from West Virginia, and I knew that they were coming, and I was just praying for good weather, because Wilmington is a beautiful place on its own. So I figured, you know, even if I was a letdown, I knew the area and the beach was so beautiful. So I was so thankful for good weather, and we had good food. Kelly had made the strawberry margaritas, and they were delicious. I had 2. Right there at the end of that second one, I can remember putting it down on the counter thinking, okay, time for lemon water. So I switched over to water, and so I was fine. But I was home by like 9 o'clock, so it was perfect. So thank you so much to Kelly, and Citizens Jeans was there, Sullivan, Annalyn, the artist, and it was a wonderful night. So next year we're going to do it again, and I'm going to let you know way ahead of time. I will let you know, right in the spring, 2 months or so ahead of time. So I hope that if anybody else wants to come visit Wilmington and then visit me while you're here, that would be awesome. So anyway, last week when I was going to bed, I was so nervous. I remembered that I did not get to show you these, and it just killed me. As soon as I got up in the morning, I wrote her a note. Jennifer, Sunny Beach Couture here on YouTube. I had watched one of her videos, and she had on these glasses, and I loved them because you know I love sunglasses. You already know that. And I love funky, different sunglasses. And she had these on, and I commented that I just loved them. And she was nice enough to email me and say that she had one more pair left, and they're kind of like, I don't know if I'd say limited edition, but they don't make them anymore. And I think I messaged her, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but I know that she knows Betsy Johnson, the designer. And so that's what they are, and she sent me this card, which I love, and I'm going to put, I think I might put this, I've got a spot I see right now on a little, I'll take a picture of it after I put it up there, but I'm going to put this in my bookshelf because I love this picture. I love this picture of her, and it says, just to let you know, we sure appreciate your support. Arf, from Lucy. And then there's Betsy right there. And so Jennifer had written me a note, and it's these glasses, and I wore them. I've worn them like 3 times, and yesterday I took some pictures, and they looked so good with the red lipstick, but they're heart sunglasses. And I bought a pair of these for Brooke, and I had been looking at the Wild Fox ones for Brooke and I. The ones I bought Brooke are like the Wild Fox ones, but they weren't real Wild Fox because I didn't know if Brooke was really going to like them. But and the lens ended up popping out of them. So sometimes you get what you pay for. So I had been looking at the Wild Fox Lolita heart sunglasses, thinking I might get those for Brooke and I to share. And so when I got these, I was like, oh, I like these even better. They are the heart mirrors, and they're awesome. And I love how classic they are. They're I love this part right here. So it doesn't. I know it's distracting, but I adore them, Jennifer. They're awesome. I wore them all day. Yesterday when Brooke and I went back out, when John got home, we went back out because sometimes I feel bad dragging Will around I went to Sephora. I was getting something to send one of my subscribers that she had asked me to pick up, And I know Will gets tired of doing girl stuff so much. So Brooke and I went back out and I said, ooh, I want to wear my heart sunglasses because they're kind of retro and I felt like they were fun and they would go with that red lipstick. So thank you so much, Jennifer. This was so sweet, and they mean so much because they came from you, because they're Betsy Johnson. I already love Betsy Johnson, and I was thinking, I've been asked before, my great big CZ studs with the real pretty ornate sides, I think those are Betsy Johnson. I think those are some of her earrings. So look, I will look next time at the store, but I'm pretty sure they are because I love her earrings. I've got several pair of her earrings. And it came wrapped in this paper and everything. So thank you so much. And I'm going to put her channel down below because you guys would really, really like her. So thank you again. Early in the week, I got this package from Tarte. And when I saw it, it's the same package that the blush collection that they sent me came in. So I thought, oh gosh, I hope they didn't make a mistake and send me that blush thing again. But it isn't. Tarte was nice enough to send me I've never tried this. It's the Brazilians Skin Rejuvenating Marijuca Self Tanner. And I have not tried it because I'm already tan from the sun, which many of you hate. But anyway, so I'm going to try this. It says, achieve a healthy faux glow while drenching your skin in moisture. This revolutionary formula infused with maracuja. I'm sorry, I said that Marijuca. Maracuja delivers a healthy dose of vitamin C and essential fatty acids as it leaves your skin with natural looking tan. So I am going to try this just as soon as my tan starts fading, which will be soon. As soon as the kids get back in school, we won't be going to the beach and stuff. And then they sent me this, a bunch of the little sample packets of the face towelettes. And let me see if is it okay. All these are the face towelettes. So I thought what I would do is when I pack my packages, those of you that buy the Sheila Fajl from me and different Rachel K and Jenny Bird, I'm getting ready to get some new Jenny Bird that's really awesome. I'll be getting that probably next week. I will pack one of these in there for you to try. And then it does come with a mitt. And sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't. With that Josie Moran, I definitely thank you so much for Tarte for sending this to me because I am the tan queen and I will be using this probably in the next couple weeks. I'll start, as soon as we quit going to the beach, I'll start using this to keep up my tan. So, and I like that it's got good stuff in it for your skin now too. I will show you some stuff that I bought this week. Let's see, yesterday we went to Sephora to pick up something, and of course we had to look at everything, and one of my favorite girls, Maya, was there, and she always helps me. She just knows what I like. And so I got several things, and then two things that I ordered this week. Ta-da! I got the new Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation, and I went ahead and splurged and got the brush, which his brushes are expensive, but I do like I like buying a foundation brush that comes with the foundation because I don't know, if I want to give it a fair shot, I feel like I should try it like that. And I know his brushes have a good reputation and everything. The color I got, and I had to purely guess, is 33 beige. And I believe it's a light medium with a yellow undertone. And it's what I have on today. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. I think it is a little bit light in tone and, everything for my body now. But I think I like it. I feel like it's brightening. And it is, I don't want to cuss or anything. I won't say it. It is, I was going to say, freaking flawless. But it is amazing. And when you watch some of the tutorials with this, I watched Brianna's, and I know she put on way too much. And now that I have put it on, today's the first day I've tried it. But then I've watched, I think, 2 or 3 other girls and a guy, and everybody put on too much in the beginning. So I knew to only put a dot. It comes, you take the lid off, and then it has this. And when I first saw this, I thought, because I have just not had good luck with those real slicky, thin serum foundations. This is not really like that. It's a little bit thicker. It's almost like a combination of a regular, good, creamy foundation, and that it's kind of got the velvetyness of a good, you know, I don't know, like a good Chanel foundation, but it has the coverage of one of those foundations. And so all I did was take the wand out, and I put literally dot, dot, dot. And then I worked it in with this brush, which is fabulous. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful brush. It's very similar to the bronzer brush from Sephora that I use for my Laura Mercier, but maybe a little bit softer and maybe a little bit more dense. And I got good coverage, but to get a just purely flawless, you cannot see one single blemish with no corrector under my eyes or anything, I just put on another teeny dot, teeny dot, teeny dot, and that's, I got this just almost too much coverage. I think I could go with a dot and a half, maybe a dot and a half on each side, and that would be perfect because it's a little bit light. It was, you know, just full on, but I love it. It's beautiful, and I will let you know right here how it wears throughout the day because I won't edit this till late tonight, and I'll see how it wears. A lot of times these foundations that are, I don't think this will do it, but I know the Dior, the YSL, and any of those that have been serum foundations, they kind of have broken away from my skin. It's almost like they won't sink into my skin. They want to kind of lift up and sit on top of my skin and then just come off real easy, transfer real easy. I'll see if this does that, but it doesn't have that feel. It has more of that velvety feel, like the good old Perfection Lumiere. Was it Perfection Lumiere? Or one of those Chanel's that I used to wear. It's just beautiful. It's a gorgeous foundation. No regrets. I did get that, and I love it. So thanks to all of you for mentioning that, because my radar really wasn't out for a Marc Jacobs foundation. I never did try the other one, I don't think. So anyway, and then I got some new things that they had at Sephora that just came in this week. So this is one that I really, really like, and I hope that you can see it. I'll stay close up while I show you these things. Maya was real excited about this. This is the new Sephora Brow Tech Gloss Stick. And it is, no, it's not by Sephora, it's by Smashbox. It must have been, the other thing that I got is by Sephora. It was in that center thing where they put special things, and I must have just not realized it was Smashbox. But it's Smashbox, huh? I thought it was Sephora the whole time. Smashbox Brow Tech Gloss Stick. And she tried this on me because I've really been loving my brows with just clear brow gel lately. She tried it on in the brunette, and they looked good, but it was definite brows. So if you're my coloring and you want some just banging brows, that's how it was. But she took it off, and we ended up trying this color, which is just blonde. And that's what I have on today. And all I did was fill in the front a little bit and fill in just a few sparse areas because my brows from the new brow have kind of filled in a lot, and so I love them. Oh, I just love it. And the difference, so it has a good brow brush, so I brushed them up first, and then this brow product has kind of like a, I hope that you can see it, I don't want to say a sheen. Gosh, you can barely see it on my hand. But it's like it's a glossy look to give your brows kind of like that wet look. And I love it because I don't like them to look cakey or crispy or anything like that. I like, excuse me, I like when they look kind of glossy. So I need to quit talking so much. I probably need to take a break between every product I show you and collect myself, but I get so excited. I'm like a little kid. But so I love this color. I love that it's not too harsh. I feel like my brows still look like I want them to look. They're not, you know, just the first thing that you see, but I like how they still look. They look a little bit more than they have been with nothing. So love this. Throw away the box.